What if Excel could be a game? What if players from all over the world came together and battled it out to see who's the smartest and fastest user of Excel? What if tech gurus could finally be recognized for their skills? What if this was a weekly evening TV show? That's how Excel Esports was born.
Hello, everybody, to the here with Willem Gerritsen from the Netherlands, ranked number 7 in the world rankings for the Financial World Modeling Championship. And I just got the news that he just finished his head-to-head battle, and he's going through to the next round. Willem.
Thank you very much for the kind words, Oz. You all know Oz, of course, Microsoft Excel MVP. You might know him from his YouTube channel, Excel on Fire, writer of the Guerrilla Data Analysis, and don't forget his website, ozdusai.com, because it's really cool. I just checked it, and definitely worth it. So, welcome, everybody.
Yes, welcome. This is going to be exciting. We've got 8 competitors today in head-to-head battle, right? And got 2 rounds. We've got the first 8. We'll lose 4, and then we'll have another round.
Yeah, we have 128 players in the first round of the Excel World Championship, and after today, there will be only 32 left. At 8 of them, so pretty exciting.
Man.
We have the results from this morning. Andrew is through to the next round. Number 1 seed.
Yep. A lot of common names there. Yeah. All right. Beautiful. And we're not going to show you 128. We're just showing you 8. All right. To get you excited about this. Let you know what this is about. So how was that?
Here.
Yep. How was the challenge for you? Yeah, so they were some tricky ones.
There were some tricky ones, yeah. Harry Gross actually created Joseph Michael Palisoc actually created a case. He's going to be live with us today, and that was insane. About the mice in a maze. I needed a full 30 minutes to even make sense of the case, but I did pretty well. I scored Palisoc, number 5 seed. And he created a monster case about Othello, the game. Lots of fun. I had lots of fun this morning, I must say. Good way to start the day.
And what time is it there?
It was at 9 o'clock in the Netherlands.
All right. Yes, and it's bright and early in the morning here in Portland, Oregon.
Cool. Okay. Well, sun has set here. There's another. Michael Clark is through to the round 3. He did really well. Yeah. I see I have to play Alphonse Oliver Altes in the next round.
Oh, okay. Are you familiar with Alphonse?
I have never seen him before, never met him before, but looking forward to Thursday.
All right. You got to do some push-ups and drink lots of orange juice.
Absolutely. Get my veggies in.
Yeah. All right.
Thursday already.
Yeah.
Anouk has crushed the round, really. He has 813 points in the second round. That's amazing. That's the highest score we see.
Yeah. And Liam
Bastic, yeah.
Yeah, a fellow Excel MVP out of Australia. Yeah, he's been passed on to round 2.
Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Bo Ridderbon, the the fastest Exceller of the universe. He lost in the second round against Ryan Baines. So great work, Ryan.
Right. Man, this is a lot. And I've been checking out the challenges. I'm trying to get this camera right. I've been checking out the challenges that are coming up today, and they are rough ones. And you are one of the authors.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Not the first case. The first case was a surprise for me too, but the second case I actually wrote as my first steps into case creation. Mm-hmm. So I hope I created a nice one for the participants. I hope they don't hate me too much afterwards. And let's go to the players.
Yep, let's check out the introduction video.
Here we are. Welcome everybody to round one of the Microsoft Excel World Championship.
Welcome. Hi.
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 Joseph, let's start with you. How are you feeling?
Pretty nervous.
Okay.
Up against some good modelers, and I haven't had a ton of practice, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
We had a little struggle with your case this morning. Thank you very much for that.
I'm glad you all suffered.
No 1,000 points, so you made us work hard, definitely. Thank you. Good luck.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Mackenzie.
Yes.
You have to play Joseph today, right?
Oh, it's for somebody in their first year of this competition. That's a bit terrifying for the first draw,
yeah.
but I'm excited for the challenge.
How did you prepare?
Oh, I was doing a lot of work over the course of the week, and I'm really just riding on beginner's luck.
Sometimes that's enough, huh?
One can hope.
Good work. And Stephanie?
Yes.
We have here with us the winner of the women's battle, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Congratulations and welcome. Did you do a lot of modeling afterwards? A lot of practice for this?
It's a bit. I mean, I just went last night to look at like previous cases, but I'm still terrified by any new case. Is always like a discovery, and it's still terrifying.
It's a big difference between a known case and an unknown case, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I struggle with that too. And you have to play against Katelyn, right? Welcome. You did well during the qualification. Congrats that you're in.
Yeah, thank you. I was really excited to see that I made it to the top 128 until I saw my name was against Stephanie's. Like you said, she won the Women's Open. I was so excited. I watched that and was really happy to see just women represented. And then I saw my name was against hers, so got a little terrified.
And then you got the notification that you were going to be live streamed even. So
yeah, was so happy to be here. I was like, yes, everything. Now we're live.
Wow, good luck. We have the next matchup. That's Greg Hingsbergen, and then Mayoh. Hi, Greg. We have a big matchup here because Greg is number 16 of the world, and Dan is number 10 of the world at the moment in the Financial Modeling World Cup. Greg, how are you feeling?
I don't think Greg can hear you, Willem.
I don't know.
Or maybe he's frozen. His camera looks frozen. Oh, there, he turned his head.
He's very focused. Yeah, and Dan, let's start with you then. We know each other.
We do. We met a long time ago.
That's fun. I think in 2014, right? The Model of competition.
Whichever year.
You were already part of the case design team.
Yeah, I remember back then there was an event in New York that Oz and myself and Bill were hosting, and you might have been competing in.
Yeah, that's right. That was my first Model of finals. Yeah, I know you're still competing. That's cool. You prepared any special things?
No, just let's just see how it goes.
Relying on your Excel.
I'm just hoping my old age hasn't dulled my speed too much.
No. I'm counting on you, Dan. We have a very special player here, Norm Sheppard. And I read a story and I find it almost incredible to believe. Apparently, Norm, tell me your story. Tell me what you did during the qualification. Since we cannot hear Norm, what he did is he ran a marathon. Okay, people run marathons, but what Norm he somehow found a laptop on the side of the street, decided to do the world championship qualification, and then after an hour continued running his marathon. And that achievement alone is incredible. So, Norm, I hope you don't have to do a marathon today in between cases. We have you for the full hour. So, wish you all the best. Loïc.
Hi.
Hi, Loïc. How are you?
A bit nervous.
That's normal. Everybody will have that. How did you do your qualification? Did it go well?
It goes quite well, I think.
So you scored quite a lot of points. Very good. Nice to. You're representing France, right?
That's it, yeah.
Fellow European. Nice. Okay, well, good luck today in the cases.
Welcome to the Microsoft Excel World Championship 2022. We are glad to present you the Social Network, a case for round 1 of the competition. Designed by Harry Gross from the UK. You have just joined university and made 50 new close friends. Your new friends haven't all met each other and would like to understand the statistics on the relationships between them, so they can form cliques more easily in the coming days. By analyzing your social media site, you have built up a matrix of which pairings are friends and close friends with each other. As you see on the Network tab, if two persons are friends, it will be denoted by the friends icon on the matrix. If they are close friends, this will be denoted with a star. If someone makes a social media post, it is seen by their friends and the friends of their close friends. There are 5 levels of increasing difficulty available in this competition task. To make the game more exciting, we have created 3 bonus questions for you. These questions can be answered at any time during the game. However, the points will be awarded only to the player who submits the correct answer first. Plan your strategy wisely. Good luck!
We're going to watch 8 of the best Excel masters try their hand on a very nice case made by Harry Gross, who I saw unfortunately lost in the first round today. He made a case about social network and 50 people starting in the university, having friends, how many people can see their posts. Difficult. I tried the case. I was sweating, I can tell you. So I'm really curious to see how the participants will do this. It's time to go to the participants. There they are. Let's start, everybody. Good luck.
All right.
Oh, we're watching.
Huh?
We're here watching Mackenzie. Right. What's his game plan?
So there's Joseph Palisoc. Looks like he's ranked 5th in the world. Let's see how he does. And let's see. We got this master grid and a very easy one. How many friends do the following people have?
So what Mackenzie is doing is he is finding and replacing all the friends into one and all the super friends. So numbers calculate better than characters, right?
Yes, exactly. Because you can't sum a star or those other emojis. And that is one strategy that I used when I took this, was to use a find replace and get numbers and not those images.
He's going for the bonus question, because the first bonus question is if each close friendship counts as 3 normal friendships, who has the most friendships? So he's trying to score points on the bonus question immediately, get those 40 points in.
Yep. And once one of those is answered, nobody else can answer that question. Let's see what Dan Mayoh is doing. Dan has 40 points right now, tied with Joseph already. Okay, so he did not do the find replace, but he did get 40 points. All right.
That must have been the bonus points, right? Yeah.
Must have been.
So Greg cannot get them anymore. He created a nice grid, like a matrix.
And he's looking very, very focused. Let's check out Norm Sheppard. What is Norm up to? Right. Let's see. So we've got a count if happening. All right. Just Katelyn. Let's see what Katelyn.
Katelyn has the points on the board, 52.
Yes, 52. All right. So let's see. Good. 71 points in level 1 so far.
52 points.
Right.
How do you get 52 points?
And they're just,
That's the question.
That's the question. So Katelyn's at 100, tied with Dan Mayoh, ranked 10th in the world, I believe. They're both tied for first right now, with Joseph in third place and nobody else on the board. Oh, Loïc.
That's the complete round one. Yeah. There we go. He decided not to go for the bonus question.
Okay.
But instead, he decided to go for the round one, because there's a bit of a difficult, not difficult. There's a bit of an interesting rule here, because the bonus questions, they count, right? There's 200 points in bonus questions. But what happens if you have all the bonus questions, but your opponent finishes the 1,000 points before you? Bonus points don't count. The one who finishes all the normal questions first goes through to the next round. So it's a bit of a gamble, right? You have to decide whether to go for the bonus questions or not.
Big gamble, but it can pay off.
It can pay off.
Here's Stephanie. Yes, got the index function happening. All right, got some match and trying to get through level 1. Let's see. Yeah, Stephanie Annerose out of Guadeloupe, right? We learned that in a previous competition with 60 points so far. All right. So what do you think is the strategy here? Okay, now we're looking at Katelyn. All right. And we got Katelyn with 100 still, Dan Mayoh and Joseph in front with 250 points.
So in the second round, the question is, out of the the second level, out of the following people's friends, who comes earliest in the alphabet? So, for example, you have to make a list or something of all the friends of Win, and who of those friends comes earlier in the alphabet. So you have to give the friend number of the one that comes first in the alphabet. So that's what they're currently solving, I think.
Right. Now, what would you think of using Power Query to unpivot this whole grid?
Oh, that's a good question. Oof, I would find that I didn't think of that, to be honest.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, I use some unpivot to get through some of these challenges, because that's pretty quick. And you should know that anything in Excel is available, even VBA code, but that's probably not a wise move. But we do see some really exciting functions here. You might see some mod here. We've seen some ifs. Here's a good old index match with
to find the first appearance of a friend, and then of course get the number. That's good. That's a very good approach.
Yeah. And here we are with Dan Mayoh, and he is, let's see.
Dan Mayoh is
50 points. Still tied still tied with Joseph. Right.
But he is playing Greg, and Greg is at 0 at the moment. What's happening with Greg?
Right. Okay. So I need to correct myself. Right. These are head to head. So it's Joseph versus Mackenzie. So right now, Katelyn is slightly out.
Dan is crushing Greg at the moment, but Greg is working very hard to make up for that.
Yes.
Let's look at Greg. Yes. What's he doing?
Yes, Greg. Because he's
the
got
X lookup.
Oh, yes. Brand new, beautiful function in Excel. More robust than VLOOKUP and not as fiddly as index match.
Absolutely. I love it.
Oh, yes.
He's working on level 3 already, so that means that he may have done level 1 and 2. And maybe he has not submitted the answers yet in the answer file.
Some people will go to the level 5 and then work backwards, but then there again, can be a risky strategy.
Absolutely, because if there's a tie, then the first one to submit the answers goes through to the next round.
Right. So
we're watching Loïc at the moment.
Loïc and Norm are tied in their head-to-head.
They both finished the level 1 questions.
Yeah.
It's funny, right? They say level 1, very easy, but no, that's not very easy. That's only very easy for the...
Yeah, you got to think. And have you ever had challenges where you struggled just reading the instructions and understanding what was asked?
I did some, yeah, absolutely. That's difficult. Sometimes the instructions are super long, especially sometimes for the Financial Modeling World Cup.
Yeah.
Then it takes you 5 minutes to see what they want, what they want from me. That's interesting. By the way, people who are watching and who are thinking, I can do this, they can go to the site of the Financial Modeling World Cup, fmworldcup.com, to download this case. And while the case is on, the case is for free. So if you think, I can do this, I want to try this, maybe I want to participate next year, let's see how it is, go to fmworldcup.com, go to the shop, and this case is for free at the moment.
Yep, right now while we're streaming. So Greg has yet to get some points on the board, and Dan Mayoh is far out ahead. Can we look at what Greg is doing? All right, here's Greg. This massive grid. Okay. The X lookup happening. All right. And I tell you, with some of these, part of the challenge that I had was in organizing how to work, because you do have this grid, and then you start having to write your formulas and do the calculations and test. You got to really be able to think with these things and be somewhat organized.
So easy to make a mistake as well.
Yeah.
Because all the numbers are quite low, so I mean it's very hard to know for sure that you didn't make a mistake. Formulas are pretty complex.
Yeah, they are.
He's busy with level 3 already, right? Yeah.
And here is Katelyn. And looks like Stephanie is doing some catch up. Not so far behind now. All right, and here's Stephanie's screen. Got the close friends and friends here. All right. It looked like she had a grid that she might have. Look at this in BB to BF.
Yeah.
It's got some math there and is not working with the stars and the pairs.
To work with the stars and the pairs, oof, that's difficult. Level 3 is how many friends do the following pairs of people have in common? So you have to check Aaron and Betty.
Yeah.
All their friends, how many friends are like the same? Some interesting mathematical approach you can use for that.
Yes, yeah, and that's an interesting thing too. Is like if I had a project like that, I'd go straight to Power Query and start running queries. But that might not be very time.
I think the normal approach for people is to forget about Power Query while they are modeling. At least it's I never think of it, and sometimes after the fact I think, this would have been so perfect in Power Query. I don't know. Very powerful.
But when you got that pressure of the time, I guess it'd be easy to forget about Power Query, but
forgetting about everything while modeling, Yeah.
Maybe incorporate that into the training. All right, what's happening? We got Mackenzie at 60. Joseph still far out ahead. All right.
Then 460 points, yeah. Stephanie and
Yeah,
Katelyn is a very interesting battle, right? Katelyn's still 40 points ahead, but that's just the first bonus question.
And not much activity between Loïc.
Oh, well, I have a lot of activity, but I see that Norm has decided to create a table from the network to be able to easier process everything, which might be a smart trick. What do you think about Excel tables, Oz?
Oh, tables are a must, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep everything integrated. All right, we got 16 minutes left in the challenge.
Half an hour, sometimes half an hour feels like a long time, but when you're doing these modeling things, half an hour is not long at all.
How much do you look at the clock?
This morning, for example, I looked 2 times.
Oh, 2. Okay. All right.
Yeah, normally. No, I don't pay too much attention to the clock. Just I was in a very, very, very difficult manual approach. I was not proud of my solution, but it worked. And I had to check if the manual result would pay off. If I would finish my struggle before the time ran out. That's why I needed to check the clock. Yeah.
Yes. And over in the right side of the screen, you can see the keystrokes. So we got lookup back, all right. And let's see, we got the XLOOKUP function happening here. Right.
Well, Dan scored level 4. Dan is at 680 points, and Katelyn also scored another level of points, 460. Joseph is at 460, and Greg has his first points on the board.
All right.
He goes
Beautiful.
for the 220.
Oh,
420 now. Someone just decided to type in the answers.
This is like the assailant that comes out of the bushes, right? Because he's so far behind, and now,
Now it's just a bonus question separating them.
Oh, wow. See, folks, see what happens when you watch the financial modeling world competition. Look at this.
Never get too relaxed when you're in front, because things can change in an instant, literally.
Man.
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
So,
Loïc scores 240.
Yes.
I think with 14 minutes left, Dan might actually score the full points. I think he's trying for that.
Okay. Let's see if he does. Let's see.
The fifth question is quite a nasty one though, because you know what happens if you post on Face Workbook, all your friends see your post, but also the friends of your close friends. Because they all share it, right? They're close friends, so they share your post. So you have to count how many people see your post. You don't have to only look at your own friends, but also at the friends of your friends. That's a difficult one.
Yeah, very difficult, very. But let's see if anybody gets it and how they get it. All right, and we are here at. Let's see what Joseph is doing. He's at 680 points.
As well.
I wonder if Mackenzie has a chance of pulling up. Okay. Let's see. All right. Got some, let's see, the unique function. Yes.
I love those new functions.
Yes, those dynamic array functions.
Absolutely.
They're so helpful.
Call is like such a time saver.
Yes. To call with a unique. You can do
wow.
that. That is, yeah. But let's see. Okay. What do we have here? Okay.
Greg is trying to get the unique of the friends. Yeah. That's so, he's already working on level 5, so make it work.
Let's see. So let's check out Katelyn, because there hasn't been any change in their scores recently. Here's Katelyn, okay, at the if and happening with a nested if and. Okay. There. So what do you think might be happening here? Was she looking very serious? Very serious. Let's see. If she can keep this 40-point lead with 11-13 left.
That's risky.
Okay, and why do you say that's risky? Oh yeah, the 40-point lead.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking at this wild formula with this jungle of parentheses here. Look at all of that.
Whoa.
And it's just
if and X lookup and another X lookup. Yeah. She's She's trying to figure out. What how many friends they have in common. That needs some mad logic.
Yeah. And let's see. Loïc and Norm are really starting to put up some points now. Let's check out Loïc, see what's happening there. All right.
Loïc is working in the French version of
that's what I thought. Yeah. All right. So he's working in level 2. Pulling out the
X. That must be X lookup, right? I think indirect is still indirect. This is a difficult one for us, Os.
Okay. Yeah.
My first tip is always, if you want to learn Excel very well, just switch to the English version, because there's so much more materials to find in English than in any other language.
Oh, okay. And I didn't know that, and I would not have had a reason to know, but it is interesting to get a workbook that's in a language and it works.
Yeah, the formula is just Try to get information about the formulas in another language. It's very hard.
Yeah. So let's see what Joseph is doing. He's still far out ahead of Mackenzie. We see what is going on here. So he's been stuck at 680 for a while, and we've got 8
he's creating
minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, he's creating a data table. Yes, he's setting up his data table to work for level 5. Yeah. It's a very sensible approach, because it's too hard to calculate it in one line. Answer.
Well, but when you do that, you really got to be organized, because then things start getting in the way, and then you get lost. And 896 for Dan. What's happening with Dan? 908. 908, almost to the 1,000.
That means that he has almost all answers correct of level 5, just not all of them. So he made a little tiny error that only comes up in a few cases. Now he has 6-7 minutes left to find it.
Yep. 7 minutes, 40 seconds. And then we lose 4 of these 8 out of the total of 128. All right. So let's see what is happening with Mackenzie. Okay, come on. Get some points. Shock us. Come on. Jump out of the bushes. Right? Come on. Put some points on. Let's see. Oh, look, and he's got a working tab.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty clever thing to do. Handy thing.
I just get your workings in it. That's it. You have more space.
Yep. All right.
He's getting somewhere, right? He just has to make the logic work, and then he has levels 3 and 4. Almost sure of that.
All right. So he's gonna come up with something in these last 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
I trust he will.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dan is still at 9:08, and Stephanie and Katelyn are still where they were a few minutes ago.
People are forgetting about the bonus questions, Oz. You see?
Yeah, and there are still two left.
First minute there was a lot of action around the bonus questions, but now the second bonus question is not impossible, right?
Right.
It's 65 points, so that can make a big difference.
Yes, that's something that Stephanie could go there, right?
Absolutely.
And come out ahead. All right.
Third bonus question was a real killer.
Oh yes, they are. All of them are. Even man, Norm could think about going for one of the bonus questions. And here, if you just tuned in, you are watching an early round of the Financial Modeling World Cup Finals. All right. We've got 8 competitors, and we are 5 minutes away from losing 4 of these 8. All right, and this is a head-to-head battle. Got Joseph Palisoc against Mackenzie Dixon, Stephanie Annerose, Katelyn Stienen, Greg Hingsbergen, and Dan Mayoh, and Loïc Coquer against Norm Sheppard. Dan Mayoh, all right, 973. What is he up to?
973.
Yeah. So you're saying when you see a score like this, it's not that a whole round is wrong, but there's some rounds that are mostly right.
Absolutely, 973.
Right.
That means that. Oh, I'm trying to calculate that because level 5 scores 12 points per answer. Level 4 scores 11 points per answer. That probably means that there's some level 4 questions wrong.
Okay.
He has to look for the error. You first have to know where the error is, and that's already hard enough with this scorer.
Right. Are you keep going and realizing I've got less than 4 minutes? I'm moving on.
That's it. Try the bonus questions.
Yeah.
Dan is a very, very, very good modeler. I think he will find the error.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for him to go to 1,000 points.
Yes. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. All right. Let's see. Oh, let's look at Loïc. 400 points now. Let's see. Okay, he's thinking. He's sitting there and he's focused.
He's pondering what to do next.
Yes. Because sometimes you don't have to move your fingers all the time. Sometimes you do have to just step back.
It's true. Last year, that was the fastest players didn't necessarily do the best, right? Sometimes it's better to spend a few minutes thinking and then doing it quickly.
Yes. And then boom.
Exactly.
Come out of nowhere from 0 points to 1,000 in an instant and have people, their jaws drops and their eyes bug out. All right. Mackenzie got 103 points. And Joseph Palisoc, what? Yeah, let's see here. Oh, ran between. Oh, is this the move of let me see how many points I can get with random numbers. It works. This is the Hail Mary, y'all. This is the classic Financial World Modeling Cup Hail Mary. See if it gets. Oh, he's got 104. Oh, Joseph, 1,040 points. Everything correct.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Now, Mackenzie could still find a way in this last 1 minute, 45 seconds to get all 1,000 points, but Joseph has more points and he beat the time. All right.
Yes,
let's
and
see
he's happy.
Yes.
Good.
Stephanie moving up a little bit. Let's see what Stephanie's going on. All right. At the table. Oh, we got
431, 460, right? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. And this a minute. Yes. All right. See what's she doing. So I saw some curly braces like those control shift enter functions. Control
that's a long
shift
time
enter
ago.
formulas. Yes, long time ago. But they
Since
work.
Dynamic arrays. They work. They still work, right?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing is when you trying to win, the time is the scoreboard doesn't care how you got your scores.
It's true.
Wow. See. All right. And 431 points. All right. Katelyn.
50 seconds less. Katelyn. Let's check Katelyn.
Mm-hmm. 45 seconds. Look at this. And no exotic functions of if and it works. Let's see. All right. And we've got, let's look at Greg. See what's happening. Can he pull something out in his last 25 seconds?
Still possible.
Oh.
Absolutely. Oh, Greg has some answers in level 5. But
all right. Look at this. 5 seconds left. Any more points? Any more?
One.
Time's up.
Ow. Oh.
All right.
We are.
Ooh. Ooh.
Joseph has 1,105 points. Wow. Mackenzie.
God almighty. All right.
Stephanie.
Yep.
Versus Katelyn, just Katelyn. That's an upset. Wow.
Yeah, that's an
and
upset.
Mayoh.
Yep.
Beats Greg Hingsbergen, but they both have really high scores. And Loïc beats Norm Sheppard.
Loïc, Dan, Katelyn, Joseph going on to the next round. Well, actually, we have another challenge coming up. All right, let's talk with the players.
All right. Fun times.
Joseph.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. You're the only one who scored the full points on this one.
Got lucky, I guess, with my approach. Was fun. Good case. Harry always comes up with interesting and tough cases.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, very well. And I think lucky is luck is not the word, Joseph. And Mackenzie.
Oh my gosh, that was an experience.
Seem to struggle?
Oh, no, I didn't do particularly well. There were a couple of things that just didn't work right in the head today. Needed more PowerPoint juice.
Well. Sorry, unfortunately, next time better, right? But I hope you liked the experience.
I certainly did. I'll be back next year.
And then we had the super exciting battle versus Stephanie and Katelyn, who like never were further than 40 points apart during the entire competition. Seriously. Katelyn, you won. Congratulations.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, that was... No, I was struggling at the end, so I'm really shocked. That was a good case.
Congrats. And Stephanie, you were just 30 points short in the end. Yeah, there we have it, 29 points short.
Yeah, not much. Not much. The closest between all of the matches. All right. And Greg, how was it for you?
I wasn't sure as I was going through it. But I felt pretty good until the last level. Work. I'm not sure why yet. Everything was a little bit brute force. Didn't really come up with a great solution to do it gracefully.
Okay.
But I wanted to get going and make progress instead of stewing over it too much. So I just went brute force.
All right. I saw that. I saw that when you pulled out the ran between. Woo! Yeah.
Means Dan won, right? You were super close to beating the case. There was at some point you were 973 points, and I thought, how are you going to do that?
I don't know. I got to 973 with plenty of time to spare, which must mean I just have a handful wrong within. I don't know even
level
know what
4,
level.
right? Because you had an odd number, yeah.
At least one wrong in level 4, but there might have been some wrong in level 5 as well. But I don't know what happened or where, so I'm just glad that
Still through to the next round.
Final 360 level 5 points.
But Stephanie, how are you feeling now? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, let's ask Norm. Norm, how are you? Is Stephanie ready?
Yes, I'm unmuted. I should be unmuted now.
All right, cool. So how are you feeling now? How was that for you?
No, that was good. That was a very interesting case. And I think I ran out of time of like what to do. I think a couple of things I might have got it wrong in terms of like.
Loïc.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
You did very well. Only European and you're through.
Thanks. To be fair, that was way harder than the qualification round. So, as some was say, there were a little brute force for me too.
If it works, it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you get the points on the board, right? That's it.
Right. Yeah. Got to have that in your arsenal, in your bag of tricks.
That's right.
Yeah. Nobody says it's against the rules, right? Right. Well, thanks a lot. All right. So we
see you at the next case, right? Joseph,
right.
Katelyn, Dan, and Loïc.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are going to.
That's it. See you shortly.
Yep. Yes. Getting ready for case 2 with our 4 winners from the first case.
Gonna be an interesting one, right?
Oh, yes, because you are the author, the diabolical author of this next case.
I am. That's true. My first case I made, and I hope it's a good one.
All right. It is a good one.
Let's see the participants sweating on it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Now let's look at the case video.
Welcome to the Microsoft Excel World Championship 2022. We are glad to present you Passing Notes, a case for the Last64 round of the competition, designed by Willem Gerritsen from the Netherlands. You are secretly communicating in the classroom with your friend by passing notes. Unfortunately, your teacher intercepted a note in which you confessed cheating on the latest geography test. Oops. To make sure that never happens again, you and your friend devised a way to communicate without a third person being able to read the messages. The basic idea is to offset a certain number of letters. For example, an A offset 10 places becomes a K. A Z offset 1 place becomes an A. Capitals stay capitals. So a Y offset 4 places becomes a C. Special characters do not change. The levels are in order of increasing difficulty. Plan your strategy wisely. Good luck!
And there it was. Welcome back.
Do you have any questions after seeing the video and after reading through the instructions?
Questions? I did just really look at it. Joseph is shaking his head. Look at him. He's ready. And Katelyn is having a good time over there. Come on now. We got to put your game face on. All right? Because you got a battle ahead of you. Katelyn is going up against Joseph. Loïc against Dan. Head to head. Single elimination. Game faces, everybody. All right? Loïc is there having a beverage. Oh, nice. Okay, all right. So are we ready to get going? Oh, Joseph, all right.
What's in that? I wonder.
Yeah, that's the question.
A bit of inspiration.
A sip of inspiration. All right, so there are no questions from the competitors.
I think we can start the round, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
3,
and
2, 1, and go!
Third.
Let's start by looking at Joseph's screen, right? Because he nailed the first round. He's already got some very interesting 1 to 26. That must be the number of letters in the alphabet. So he's making a play table, because this is kind of like a cipher, right? You have to make there's a code, and you need to say, okay, what's the original word? What's the original word that was used to create this code? So if you move the letter one place, you move the A becomes a B. The Z becomes an A, right? So you have to do undo the obfuscation that's been done, and then get the original message.
Yes, and the middle letters aren't so difficult. Like a J is kind of in the middle, as long as you don't go too far. But the real trick is when you have to wrap around and go from, say, B backwards to V instead of forward to V. Yeah.
You can use some really nasty formulas to do that, or you can use a lookup table as Joseph did. I think it's It's a nice approach. He uses the character codes as well, right? I see 67 for the capital C.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how did he get those? Did he use the char function or the code function?
I think he used the code function, yeah.
Right.
Must have been it.
Yeah, because you need to do some math on these, and you can't do math so easily on letters. So code function, everybody. This is an exciting one. This challenge is exciting because you get to see a lot of the code function, but depends on the strategies.
Normally Excel is about numbers, but I thought it would be nice to create something with letters for a change.
And there's
I hope the
plenty of
participants will like it too.
letters galore. Let's see. All right. So far, we are about 2.5 minutes in, no points yet. And we do have those bonus points up top for anybody who wants to take that risk. A lot of points there. But let's see. All right.
Joseph
that's
has the
Katelyn.
first.
Oh, Joseph,
Yes.
60 points. All right. Let's see. Okay, index match. All right.
And what's she doing? I-48. What is I-48? G-48.
I-48.
Oh. Yeah, the modulo function.
Right. Okay, and Dan has 42 points. Let's see, Dan. What has he got cooking? Can we check out Dan's screen? All right, there's Dan. Looking all casual.
What is he doing?
Let's
I
see.
can't really see his formulas, but seems like he uses the mod and the code in one formula. So he uses the code of the letter, gets the delta added to it, and then moves it back to a character with the mod function. So that's a really sensible approach. You don't need a lookup table then. Only thing is that your formula can become really big, right?
Yeah, right. Because that mod function, that is what helps with that wraparound, right?
That's
don't need it so much. Yeah.
From a Z to an A, you use the mod function, the 26 automatically becomes a 1 if you have your formula correct, right?
That's right. That's right. You don't have to worry about trying to stack them up. All right. Let's see, so Dan, 60 points. He's directly head-to-head with Loïc, and Joseph head-to-head with Katelyn.
And then it's straight into building the data table, you see? Oh, yeah. Loïc is taking a more...
Oh, now this one.
Manual approach, it looks like. Be really hard in the further levels.
Yeah. All right. Let's check out Loïc. How is Loïc doing? Okay.
Loïc. Seems like some people are not really familiar with the letter functions, right? With the char function, the code function.
Yeah. Char and code.
That's it.
Let's see.
Level 2, you need to make words.
Yes.
It's like getting all the letters separated and then getting them back together again.
Yes. And both of those are tricky. Pulling them apart and getting them back together. All right. Let's see.
Getting them back together, there's some nice new functions as well.
Yes. Very nice.
Let's see if you know to use them.
Let's see. Okay, so there is Joseph.
He's trying to get, that's it, he gets the words, he gets the codes separated, he gets all the ASCII codes, all the codes for all the letters, then he transforms them with a lambda, he transforms them with a delta, and then he moves it back He has, I see mediocrity there. Yes, I see that he has the first word. Improbable. That looks like English to me.
Okay.
So now his final challenge is to get those words together using the concat function. That's it. Trimming.
Let's see.
Concat and the trim, and there he is. His automated solution paste special values.
Now.
And do they look like words?
Right.
They look like words.
They put them in position and see what happens. All right, look at this mod. Yep, got the mod in the match. Yep.
Yeah. Katelyn is.
Oh, and that. Okay, Katelyn.
She's creating a grid, a lookup grid for the letters.
Okay. Let's see. Text join.
Katelyn is almost right, because what she did, if you transform the Y with a delta 1, you get a Z. So she has the deltas the wrong way. She should use a negative sign in front of the deltas, and then everything should be right. I hope she sees that.
Wow, so
you have to think the other way around. You have to think.
Yes, Dan with 220 points. What's happening over there? And I didn't see that anybody's going for any of the bonus points. What's Dan doing? Okay. And he's finally looking focused. He looks so casual so much. You know, I wonder, like, oh, yeah, I got this. Now he's looking serious. Look at him.
He looks like a poker player.
Yeah.
You cannot look into his mind.
No. Oh, that's the trick. Okay. Oh, man, he's trying to get those names. Okay.
First bonus question is, how many capital letters are in the level 3 codes? I think they'll only start with that once they've done level 3.
Okay. Right. Let's see.
I think Dan is confident that he can do this, that he can go for the full 1,000 points and that he doesn't need the bonus points.
Okay. All right. Well, and that'll work. That'll work because he is 220 points ahead of Loïc, who is not on the board yet. Let's see what Loïc is doing.
He even uses formatting of his cells. That's amazing.
Just column.
Loïc. Oh, the formulas are really hard to read again because they're in French.
But does indirect address.
Colon.
Address function. Column. The column function.
Oh. Column function of AB3. Oh, he has his lookup table in where we cannot see it.
Right. Yes, it's up high. Because with these, and you have to think, and it's timed, yes, you can't get too much clutter going. Okay, what is it? Okay, so.
Very easy to find yourself in a swamp of data and not knowing where the head and the tail of the model is if you don't program it.
Yes.
Well.
So let's look at Joseph. Let's see. So we've got the two leaders. The two matches are both at 220, and the people who are behind are both at 0.
Joseph is employing the same trick as he did in level 2 for level 3. The only trouble is that level 3 contains spaces, and spaces do not get changed into any other character.
Right.
You have to account for that.
So let's see. Joseph. All right. We've got just under 19 minutes left in the 30-minute challenge. Oh. Now, see, the sequence, the mid, that's one strategy for getting the letters apart when there's no delimiter to go by.
One of the new functions in Excel, the sequence function, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because for text split, you need a delimiter, right?
Yep. And even in Power Query, you need something to go by. But when you use this mod and sequence together, as we see Katelyn doing here, let's see, and hopefully get some points. Okay, so now Joseph is at 260. Let's see what Joseph is doing. I'm hoping Katelyn can get some points up here soon, because she's in the right direction. All right.
Absolutely. She has 54 points now. That's it.
Look at Joseph. He was doing the pointed fingers on the chin. Just step back and go back in and attack. It's the pause. It's the praying mantis waiting to reach out and grab some of those points. All right, Katelyn has 54. Let's see what her 54 came from. Calm, mellow Joseph. All right, Katelyn.
Katelyn has succeeded in doing level 1. Yes, 60 points. That's good. She found the mistake with the minus sign.
Yeah.
Now she's on to do the same trick as in level 1, but then for longer words, level 2. She has some NA errors there, though.
Okay, and there's Loïc. Loïc with 0 points. Going up against Dan with 220. And if you just tuned in, you are watching an early round of the Financial Modeling World Championship. That's right.
If you would like to participate yourself, unfortunately this year is not possible anymore, but you can go to the website fmworldcup.com, sign up for next year's Excel World Championship. What you can also do, during this case can be downloaded free of charge. You can see if you can answer these questions, or maybe even beat the participants from the comfort of your own home.
From the comfort of your own home, without anybody looking or making commentary.
That's
all
it.
right. Yes.
Easy, right?
look, 16 minutes left, and look at Dan.
Almost halfway.
All right.
Level 3 is a problem, right? It's almost right. You see, Athelney Jones, Inspector something. What did he use for the space? Did he use an exclamation mark there? Oh, he's using he is moving the spaces as well. He's not supposed to move the spaces.
What's happening?
Almost there.
He's getting there.
Yes.
Getting there. All right. Let's take a look at Katelyn. If there might be any surprise. Okay, a text join. Look at this. Okay.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, she got it.
Yes.
With the giant formula.
Ooh,
that's it.
Look at this. Come on.
That's amazing.
Come on. Oh.
She got them.
All right. Look at that formula. Ooh.
It's going to be 260 points on the board shortly.
Yes. And we want to be here to witness it.
Absolutely.
All right.
She's taking a look at the bonus questions, you see?
Yeah.
That was her strategy in the first round, and that's going to be her strategy now.
Yeah. And come on, Katelyn. What's happening? Oh, there's an NA over the
Gooseberry doesn't work out. That's the pity. That's with such a large formula, it's harder to find a mistake, right?
Yes. Come on, Katelyn, you almost there.
And Mayoh is at 420 points.
Yes. Let's see what's happening with 420 Dan Mayoh.
640 points now.
So, okay, so now
in levels 4 and 5, there's not just one delta. The delta moves. So the first letter has to be moved one position. The second letter has to be moved 2 positions.
Yeah, and Katelyn, 220, emerging, coming up, only 40 behind Joseph with 13:35 left. All right, Katelyn. Woo! Look at Look at his formula.
Amazing. With the spaces. Yeah, and she has it, huh?
Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, let's see it. Let's see. Look at this.
She does not have the capital letters right though.
Oh, come on, Katelyn.
I hope that's not going to be a problem.
I hope not, because this is there. It's there. Gotta get the capital letters. Come on.
She gets them. She
Yes.
gets them.
Yes.
120 points.
Woo! Look at that. Way out ahead was oh my gosh. All right. Let's see what happens. This might be the David going up against the Goliath named Joseph Palisoc.
Even though Joseph Palisoc scored points too, he is now 40 points ahead again.
Okay. Ooh, all right. Loïc finally has 18 points. All right. Can we take a brief glimpse at that? Yes, let's see. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right.
Loïc does not like letter formulas. No.
This is
terrible. Sorry.
But
I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can make this work. It's very relaxed.
Yeah. Just relax, man. Just hang in there, man. 12 minutes. Okay, we all got to take a deep breath. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Are you relaxed? Are you relaxed, Oz?
Oh, no, I'm not relaxed. That didn't work. All right, so
this is so much better than battling yourself, right?
Oh, man.
You have it easy.
Let's see what's happening with Dan. 640 points. Okay. 11 and a half minutes left. Look at that. Ooh.
If he could do level 4, he can do level 5. Only some of the quotes are really long, so he has to count for that.
Now, golly, Katelyn.
The problem with level 5 is that there are spaces.
Okay. Yeah. These are full phrases and not just words. What's happening with Katelyn? Let's see. Because she had 420. All right. 10 minutes, 45 seconds. Come on.
Went from 420 to 410.
Yeah.
You should focus on level 4. She can make it work in 10 minutes. Absolutely.
Okay. And Joseph is hanging there at 460. He has not moved ahead yet.
What's he working on?
Yeah, let's see. What is Joseph working on?
He's working on
what has he got going on?
Same approach as he has been using in level 2 and level 3.
Uh-huh.
It gets harder with the changing delta, so he has to tune up his model a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's very easy.
And so
to miss something.
Let's see. So he is working on which level?
This is level 4.
Level 4. Okay. All right.
But he did actually score the bonus point, the first bonus point.
Okay. So level 4, yes, you do have single words that you have to figure out, but the delta changes. It's not the same for the entire word. It changes by the letter. All right. And this is the Financial Modeling World Championship that you are watching here with 4 competitors. All right. Let's see.
I think he has it. Yes, I see umbrella there. So I think he has he found the right combination.
Okay.
There's a lot of columns, but he has it. Yeah.
Let's see.
Are gone. Now he's gonna concatenate them, and he's gonna trim it just like the previous ones to the back.
Right.
And yeah, there we go. They look good.
Oh, right here, and you saw it with your own eyes here, folks. Oh, okay. Okay.
What a terrible words did the case creator find.
Oh, man. So we got less than 8.5 minutes left. All right, Katelyn is back to 420. What is Katelyn doing? Okay, because there's time to catch up here. Rooting for you. All right, let's see. The capitalization is not there. Okay, let's see. Got some sequence happening.
Growing formula.
Oh. Wow.
Very good approach to first try to do the example question to get to umbrella, and then if that works, it works for the rest as well.
Yes. All right.
She has mastered this formula, so she knows exactly where to edit it so that the delta changes.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, for the host, it's pretty difficult, right? Times the sequence of 1 and the len of 131. So she uses the len. Yes.
Right.
That could work. So she multiplies it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. Get this. Get this.
Gonna run into problems for level 5, but for level 4, this is just fine.
Wow. All right. So let's see. Here is Dan with 540 points. Okay. What's happening?
He's trying to do level 5, and I still think he can do it. He's using a multiplier and a shift. He's creating a new data table, a new table.
Yeah.
Level 5.
6.5 minutes left.
Loïc, what's...
Loïc, yes, Loïc. 18 points. Let's...
Loïc.
Loïc. Loïc.
I think... It has a hard time, unfortunately.
Yes, a very hard time, yeah. And Joseph with, okay, less than 6 minutes left. Oh, Katelyn at 640. Yes.
And now
Katelyn.
it becomes super tactical, Oz. Will they make the switch to bonus questions, or will they not make the switch to bonus questions? That's the question.
Wow.
That could be the way to win.
That could be right.
There's one bonus question, only bonus question 2, is not even that difficult, to be honest. It's worth 45 points, I think. And that would put her into the lead.
Yes. So that's where you got to think, right? Is do you go for the bonus point, scrap this, and take the chance and go there?
Correction, the second bonus question is 65 points.
65.
Will put her in the lead.
Yes. She's working it out.
Yes, there. Then, because of the formula, the space also gets moved.
And you came up with this. See,
Sorry, I apologize.
Don't apologize. We're having a good time.
I was reading a book about goats, and then suddenly I had the inspiration to create this case. What shall I say?
That's interesting, to know where inspiration comes from,
That's it.
Yeah. So, Dan, let's check out. Oh, there's Joseph. Yeah, let's see what Joseph is doing. It's just 40 points ahead of Katelyn.
Changing it to lowercase.
Yep. And please, viewers, please follow Financial Modeling World Cup in the various social media channels. Right.
Very active on LinkedIn with super good tips, nice links. Really recommended.
Yeah. 3:35 left in this 30-minute challenge, and the winner of these two head-to-head battles will move on to the next round. And Katelyn is just 40 points still behind Joseph, but let's see, Dan. What is Dan doing? Let's see.
Dan structures his models really well, you see? Wow.
Right. It's not all over the place, right? It's one
Or
grid.
coding. Really impressive. Never have time for that when I'm modeling. I think I don't.
No, when you're modeling, when they start playing that music and you walk down the runway.
That's it.
All right. Let's see. What is Dan doing? All right. And now Joseph is now
for a special
40
character,
ahead.
yeah.
Let's look at Joseph. Okay. Ooh, look at all of that.
It's tricky. They're playing a tricky game with the bonus questions. Oh, 2 minutes would be enough. Is 2 minutes enough to solve?
Yes.
Solve this
Just gotta,
because
somebody.
some long quotes there, right?
Yes, very long quotes. And if you're not used to scrolling like this, so that should be part of training, is you don't know how much you might have to scroll. So here, let's do some left, right, up, down, right, way out to the left and the right. Okay. See.
Hold the control button to scroll faster. That's really necessary. You see on the right side, he's constantly using the control button with the arrow keys to scroll faster.
Okay. I learned something today. Look at this. Okay. Let's see how Katelyn is doing. All right, Katelyn, come on. Pulling fire.
Not going to the bonus questions.
A minute 10. Come on. Okay. Count. Okay, now the count we're looking at. Okay. Is she gonna use
to account for the spaces somehow.
Okay.
She has done that in the yes, she's done that in the second row of numbers. She has they're only going one up when there's not a space. No, she has only Z's.
Wow. Yeah.
30
seconds. 25 seconds. Katelyn, come on.
No, 18 seconds.
Hit a bonus question and do this thing, but
No, now it's too late for the bonus question. So now she has to
6, 5, 4.
Speed run. Unfortunately, 2, 1, and that's it.
Oh.
Got our winners.
Yes.
Joseph
moves on. Dan moves on.
What an exciting match.
Yes, very exciting. Very exciting. So Joseph and Dan move on to the next round.
Let's see if we can speak to the players. Wow, there you are. So, Joseph again. Joseph and Katelyn. You really made us sit on the edge of our seats. Congratulations, Joseph.
Katelyn had me sweating there for a second. Was a good match.
Absolutely,
wow.
Katelyn, you were almost there. It was like one bonus question difference between winning and losing.
That's great to hear, because I felt like I was struggling through that. So Good to know.
Oh, no, you did really well.
That was a good case. It was very. Coming into this, I said, if there's anything coming in with letters, I'm gonna struggle.
Well, you didn't. You did really well. Unfortunately, Joseph was just 40 points up, just one bonus question. That's it. Dan, you like this one.
I love this until XL decided to crash and reset on me when I was 10 seconds short of getting level 5 out. But yeah.
I thought
then I had to
what
restart
happened
it all.
suddenly.
I just. Did you notice? Yeah, I set up like a solution that kind of worked for all levels, and I was, with 10 minutes to go, 10 seconds away from getting level 5 done, and XL decided to just shut down on me, and so I had to rebuild it all again. And I have level 5 done now, but I was about, again, 10 seconds after the bell from being able to enter the answers to level 5. So I stayed at 640 points instead of 1,000.
But still,
yes,
you go through to the next round.
I did, yes. But, yeah.
Loïc, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, when I read the subject, I knew it would be way too hard for me. It required function that I'm not very used to. And kind of gave up, I guess. Really too hard for me.
That's unfortunate. That's a pity. Next time, work through the case. And next time, we hope that there's not going to be a nasty case like this in the championship. But good to see you all battling together. It was really fun to watch.
It was a fun case. Thank you for running it.
Okay, wow. Nice. Thank you for the compliment. I was reading a book about how to make a computer. The book is called Code, actually. And it's about all kinds of different codes, about barcodes, about Morse, about Braille. And then I thought, well, I can maybe make a code as a case, and I came up with this one. So I'm glad you liked it.
This was interesting. So I'm curious about Loïc. How were you doing?
Well, to be fair, that was really too hard for me, as I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't feel really inspired. The case was complicated, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was complicated. Definitely. But this was good stuff. Man, and I tell you, Katelyn, Joseph, that was a nail biter.
Absolutely, 40 points. Who would imagine that?
Yeah.
So we got our two people that are going through to the round of 32, right? And that's going to be played on Thursday already.
Okay.
Joseph and Dan.
Joseph and Dan, moving on to the next round.
Yeah.
All right. That sounded enthusiastic.
It only gets harder from here. So.
Even harder. Even harder. All right. Cool. Well, this was beautiful. I really enjoyed this, and I hope that the viewers did as well. And thank you, contestants, and we'll see you in the next round.
Thursday. Absolutely. See you.
Right.
Great modeling today, right?
All right.
We saw some great modeling today.
Yes, we did. And let's look at the updated brackets.
Brackets. Wow. Let's see if there's some surprising results there. Lots of information. Gabriella owned round 1, 980 points. And Kenneth, 1,105 versus Paul Dent, 1,105. Whoa. Kenneth went through. That's a big upset.
Kenneth went through?
Absolutely. Paul Dent was 8th seeded. And now we have Gabriella, David, Jack, and Kenneth in the next round.
Yes. Wow.
The next one is going to show.
Let's see.
This is the one we watched. Samir didn't make it through the first round. Lost against Brian Henley. We have Tim Roberts going through the first round. Oh, but he met Andrew Bigelow and he got out. That's some big upsets too. Wow. Number 4 seeded player. You see JP Delavin.
Oh,
Eduardo
yes, I
Gonzalez.
see that. Wow. Yes.
That's Joseph's next opponent, Spanish Eduardo. Very interesting. Wow, I hadn't thought that.
Okay, I'm just looking here. So Joseph is going up against Eduardo. Okay. I see now. Yes. This
Brittany scores a full 1,000 points in the first round. That's great.
And is going to be in round 3. Yep. Wow. This is something.
Nice.
All right.
You see new names every time. Wow. And there's Michael Jarman.
Yep, Michael Jarman. Yep.
We all know him, right?
Yep, exactly. Let's see. Okay.
I see I have a fellow countryman in round 3, Martijn Adriaanse. Well done, Martijn.
Do you know him or her?
I don't know him, to be honest, but it's always good to see a fellow Dutchman.
Oh, okay.
Out there with the top 35, right? Lots of Americans, but not many Dutchies.
Well, but you're going up against Alphonse.
Yes, true. Thursday, 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock London time zone. It's going to be live streamed.
Yes. And now, okay. Anoop and Yarmud. All right.
I think Dermot had a good day. He scored 1,105 on the first case and 1,200 points on the third case. On the second case. Wow.
Yes. All right. So Anoop is a well-known. Good to see him. All right, Liam Bostic, Excel MVP in Australia. He's moving forward.
We see Michael Holmes also moving forward, and he was the number 3 of the qualifications. He had a full 5,000 points. So he's I don't know him, but he's a force to be reckoned with. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, is there a significant difference as you go to different rounds?
In my experience, last year I lost, I think, in the 4th round, and there's a gradual increase in difficulty of the cases. So I'm afraid that the organizers have put some really interesting cases together for us for the next round again. Yeah, it's getting
oh my gosh,
more and more fun.
So people need to tune in to see that.
Absolutely, and that is going to be on Thursday, 8 o'clock London time, live on YouTube. So World Championship 2022. We'll be back.
Yeah. Well, this has been good. I really enjoyed doing this with you, Willem. Yes.
Thank you, Oz. Likewise. It was an amazing experience, and I hope you liked it, everyone.
Yes. Stay tuned. Keep up on the schedule so that you can tune in and see more thrills, chills, treachery, and danger. Financial Modeling World Cup. Right.